Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to summarize all the content we have studied about public administration in the introduction of public administration. So let's get started. We start with the meaning of public administration. So administration means a cooperative effort of a group of people in pursuit of a common objective. Public means government. So public administration focuses on public bureaucracy, that is bureaucratic organization of the government. Then we will talk about the nature of public administration. There are two type of nature of public administration. First is integral view. It encompasses all the activities of all person from top to bottom. In this managerial activity, technical activity, clerical activity and manual activities are included. It differs from one sphere to another sphere. And second is managerial view. It comprises only the managerial activities, not the other activities which are non-managerial in nature. It constitutes only the activities of top person. Then we will see the scope of public administration. So there are two scopes of public administration. First is the post-corp view. It advocated by the Luther Gulick and it is technique-oriented view. So in which post-corp's full form is P stands for planning, O for organizing, S for staffing, D for directing, C for coordinating, R for reporting, and B for budgeting. Next is the subject matter view. Advocated the substantive problem of an agency depends upon the subject matter. It is subject matter view. So next we will talk about what are the significance of public administration. So first it is tangible. It helps in formulate public policy. It maintain order, provide continuity and stability. It implements public policy to make it reality. Next, we will talk about the evaluation of public administration and its present status. Stage first, politics, administration, dictonomy from 1887 to 1926. At this time, politics and administration were separated. Stage 2, Principle of Administration from 1927 to 1937. At this time, administration reached at its reputational zenith and it was considered as a science, not as a subject. Stage 3, Era of Challenge 1938 to 1947. Due to rise of behavioralism theory, administration has to face challenges due to its rigidness. Stage 4, Crisis of Identity 1948 to 1970. At this time, administration lost its separate identity and the idea of politics administration autonomy was somehow neglected or rejected at this time. Stage 5th, Public Policy Perspective from 1971 till continue. At this time, administration has to merge with the other fields and got its identity with them, and the ideas which were emerged in the stage first and stage 2 was neglected, fully neglected at this time. Now we will see the new public administration. In the new public administration, we are going to talk about the Menobrook conferences. So the first Menobrook conference was held under the patronage of Guido Waldo in 1968 and led to the emergence of new public administration. So because at this time society was facing generation gap by which Menobrook conference was held and changed the rigidness of public administration, so new public administration was emerged. Second Menobrook Conference held under the chairmanship of H. George Frederickson in 1988 and led to the emergence of new public management and it focuses on LPG at this time. And the last is Third Menobrook Conference which was chaired by Rosemary O'Leary in 2008 and at this time three major areas were identified. First, it emphasized on comparative study. Second, it emphasized on action research and methodological pluralism. And third, the redefinition of public administration was done at this time. Next, we will talk about the challenges of liberalization, privatization, and globalization. As we all know, the meaning of liberalization, privatization, and globalization in the previous video. So let's get the challenges only. First, end of quota, permit and license Raj system, reduction in the role of state and the government, and appropriate in public sector undertaking, and emphasize on public choice theory, ideology. Last topic we will talk about the politics administration. So politics and administration are at higher level of each other, and it is not possible to get separate of politics and administration. In traditional concept, politics had more power than administration, but in contemporary concept, politics and administration cannot be separated. So they are connected to each other, right? So that's it for today in introduction to public administration. In next video we are going to start our next unit, that is administrative thoughts. Till then, do like and share the video, subscribe this channel for further content. That's it for today. Thank you.